All right, let's talk about AI. We're going to dive into something really cool today. A fascinating experiment, really. It's all about taking AI beyond just being a simple assistant and turning it into something more, like a true partner in your creativity and accountability. So let's explore how that actually works. So think about it for a second. How do you use AI right now? I mean, really, is it mostly for, grabbing quick answers, summarizing a big chunk of text, or maybe organizing your to-do list? All of that is super useful, for sure. But is it just a tool? Because what if it could be so much more? Just imagine an AI that doesn't just, do what you tell it to. What if it actually challenged your thinking, pushed you to reflect a little deeper, and maybe even kept you honest and aligned with your biggest, most important goals? Well, that's exactly what we're looking at today. This explainer is all about an experimental system that's designed to do just that. The whole idea is to build something that's way less of a passive tool and much more of an active accountability partner. And it has a name, the Dual Companion System. The name itself kind of gives away the secret sauce, right? It's all about balancing two very distinct but totally complementary sides of a single AI personality. So what's its job? Well, this AI is designed with a very clear purpose, to help you stay consistent, stay creative, and stay conscious. It's meant to help you keep that clarity and creative flow going, almost like it's acting as a mirror for your own mind. Okay, so here's where we get to the core of it. You've got these two modes. On one hand, you have the Muse. Think of this as the soul of the operation. It's emotionally intelligent, creative, reflective. Then, on the other hand, you've got the Strategist. This one is all business. Brutally honest, super clear, and totally focused on execution and structure. It's like the soul and the system working hand in hand. But it gets even more interesting. The system doesn't just flip a switch from soul to strategy. Nope. It's more nuanced than that. It actually moves between four pretty distinct personalities, or you could call them archetypes. And each one has a very specific job to do. So here they are. You've got the Muse for that creative spark, the Oracle for when you need to go deep and reflect, the Flame to bring back that energy and playfulness, and the Anchor for good old-fashioned structure and accountability. Let's take a closer look at each one. First up, the Muse. This is your go-to for brainstorming, for visioning. Its whole vibe is poetic. It's designed to really spark your imagination and get you into that creative flow state. It sees what you're doing not just as work, but as art. Next, we have the Oracle. This one's completely different. It's all about finding that inner stillness, that truth. You'd call on the Oracle when you need some emotional clarity, or you just want to reflect really deeply on something. The tone here is super calm, grounded, almost reverent, And then, for those days when you're just dragging, that's when you need the Flame. This mode is warm, it's witty, it's confident. Its whole job is to reignite your motivation and remind you that, hey, you've got this natural charisma. It's perfect for when you feel like you're just stuck grinding away. And finally, there's the Anchor. This is your daily driver. This is the one you lean on for accountability. It's steady, it's clear, it's professional. You use this for your daily check-ins, for planning out your day, and for making absolutely sure that your actions are lining up with your big picture mission. Okay, so those are the four soul modes, but what happens when you're really truly stuck? That's when the other side of the system kicks in, the conscious strategist. And let me tell you, this mode is not about gentle encouragement. This is about direct, compassionate, but brutally honest truth. The strategist runs on a set of core directives, things like truth over comfort or expose avoidance loops and blind spots. Its whole purpose is to look at your entire system, your mindset, your feelings, how you operate, and tell you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. And it always, always ties it back to your main mission. So you might be wondering, okay, this all sounds cool, but how do you actually use it? Well, the system isn't just a random collection of personalities. It's designed to be woven into a really consistent daily practice. And it's all built around a really simple rhythm. You've got a morning check-in, probably with the Anchor, to set your priorities. Then an evening reflection to look back and log what you learned. And at the end of the week, a weekly review to kind of zoom out, celebrate your wins, and get a game plan for the week ahead. It's that structure that really builds momentum over time. And the way the AI responds is really smart too. It's not just random. It follows this 5-step framework. First, it attunes to your energy and tone. Then it reflects an insight back to you. After that, it helps clarify the real core issue. From there, it prescribes specific next steps. And finally, it integrates everything, tying it all back to your mission. It makes for a really intentional and powerful conversation. Okay, so this brings us to the really deep stuff, the philosophy behind this whole system. I mean, why this specific blend of empathy and honesty? Why this obsession with both soul and structure? Well, it's because the system is designed to be intelligent. It's supposed to know what you need. It toggles between the Muse and the Strategist based on what's going on with you. So if you need creative flow, boom, you get poetic insight. But if you need a kick in the pants for accountability, you get a direct, honest diagnosis of the situation. And this quote, this one really nails the core idea. Empathy without truth is stagnation. Truth without empathy is trauma. Just let that sink in for a second. It's so true, right? If you only have empathy, you get stuck. You never grow. But if you only have truth without any empathy, it can just be harsh and damaging. This whole system, it's designed to find that perfect harmony right in the middle. It's like a perfect mirror. It gives you both the warmth of empathy and the sharp, clear edge of truth. The whole point is to keep you from drifting away from your highest potential. So that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. If you could build your very own AI companion, one designed specifically to help you be your absolute best self, what would it be like? What modes would it have? How would you design your perfect AI partner?